Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sharina, and I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a YouTube video. We are back in action and starting off with this clean girl aesthetic. In today's video, I'll just show you how to do the hair, accessorize, and makeup. Pretty simple makeup, I would say, but this is the makeup look that I'm going to be showing you how to achieve. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So basically what a clean girl aesthetic is, it's just kind of keeping it simple. I would say if you look at celebrities, it would definitely be like Hailey Bieber or like Kendall Jenner. Most of the time it's referred to as like an off-duty model look. So I think the first thing that we should get started with is hair. It's usually tied up. Right now my hair is extremely oily and greasy, and I feel like this is the best time to do this sort of hairstyle. If you hear any background noise, I'm sorry, that is the laundry. So the washing machine is on. So with the hair, my hair is dirty. It needs to be washed. And you will need gel or some kind of wax just to make the hair look as neat as possible. A hairbrush, of course. Hair ties. One just to initially tie your hair up, and the second one is to, if you want to keep it in a ponytail you can, but I always just like to go through and end it off with a bun. So let's get started on the hair. If my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I feel like I'm getting the cold. So I like to go in with some gel, not a lot. This is just to get the hair started, and I'm going to apply it to my hair like so, and even the underneath, because that's the part that tends to be a little bit more untidy. Haven't been active on YouTube. I do apologize for that. I've been active on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's just because I feel sometimes people maybe want to watch quicker videos and not really talk through, but then I forget that people actually want like a step-by-step and don't want to like rush through everything. So I will be posting regular content back to my YouTube channel. I miss talking. I actually talk a lot. So I miss talking, and let's hope that we can keep up me posting every week at least. Okay, so I'm going to go through with my fingers, because this, if you have a comb, that's totally fine, because clearly I do not have a comb. What we're going to do with the middle parting, and I'm going to start brush my hair back towards my head, but we're still keeping the middle part at least towards the front of our head. I'll take it out and brush the hair back like in the middle. And now I'm gathering everything up, and I'm going to use my first hair tie and just tie a ponytail. Keep it in a ponytail if you want to, but I just feel it's more put together when you actually have a bun. So now we're going to go ahead and twist the hair into a bun. And I like to leave a tiny bit out like that, just so it makes it look a bit interesting. Sometimes the spoolie like this, so this is called a spoolie. It basically looks like a mascara wand. They sell disposable ones like at China Plaza. I think even Mr. Price has like a pack of spoolies. But honestly guys, if you don't have them, it's totally fine. You can even go in with like a toothbrush. I used to use an old toothbrush. Let me rephrase that. I used to use a new toothbrush bought specifically to lay down baby hairs. So I'm gonna go in and I'll just grab, and I'll kind of twirl it like so with my finger on top of it, and then I'll go and I'll grab. So basically I'm grabbing like all of this hair that's like loose, And I'll comb it also. I'll use it also to just neaten the rest of my hair. So as you can see, that's what's going on there. Next, I'm going to go in with the jewelry. The best is gold jewelry, but I alternate between gold and silver, and I'm always wearing hoops. So we're gonna go in with just medium-sized gold hoops. Go in with maybe just a few rings. So I'll go in with a gold ring on my index finger and another gold ring on my other hand, middle finger. So I would say this is it for jewelry. You can add a necklace if you want, but I'm wearing a high neck t-shirt, so I think that's fine. So we've done hair and we've done jewelry or accessory. Next, and the most important step, is the makeup. I would say minimal makeup, but we're still having to do some work to achieve that kind of glowy, I'm not wearing makeup look, but we are wearing makeup. So let's start off with skin prep. I do have moisturizer on my face, and that's basically face cream. So after I've cleansed my face in the morning, I've applied my moisturizer, but it's a bit later in the day that I'm filming. For my moisturizer face cream, I'm using the Oh So Heavenly moisturizer. It's the Set the Tone face cream with a SPF of 15. Really important to use sunscreen or a moisturizer that contains an SPF. 15 is quite low, but at least it's something. Okay, but the skin prep is what's important. And when I say skin prep, I mean, what am I doing to my face before applying makeup? So right now I've added moisturizer. The next step I would say is a primer. I always like to use a primer. I just feel like it's a separation from my skin and the makeup. Affordable primers would be Essence, Alley Girl, Revlon. Today I'm using the Revlon Brightening and Evening Skin Tone one. It's got like a yellow hue to it, and I'll apply it to my cheeks and also under my eye, just so it brightens. The lighting has changed a bit because it is now overcast. Lip jelly that I got from Mr. Price. It was 10 Rand. I love it. I use it non-stop. And it's also super cute. You can go in with Vaseline. You don't have to do... This is basically Vaseline that's scented. You don't need to go and buy a lip product specifically. It's just to prep it. The next step is a color corrector. Dark circles. I spoke about my acne scarring. Brown women have a darkness around their mouth. Totally normal. But for me to counteract this is with a orange color corrector. So I'm going in with my Alley Girl Pro Conceal to under my eye. Not a lot. I'll go in around my mouth. I know, seems excessive. I'll go over my acne marks. And you can do any areas that you have. And I'll go in with, let's do our fingers, just to blend this out. Go on top of your eyelid as well if you have discoloration there. Okay, so now it's time for us to move on to foundation. And any foundation would be fine. The affordable ones that I like is Wet n Wild, True Skin. There's Revlon Candid. So those are a bit affordable foundations. I think I want to go in with the Wet n Wild. Caramel medium deep, and like I said, this is the dewy one, so it's going to give us that glow. Going straight in with the applicator and applying it like so. Around my nose and blend outwards. Don't forget to blend down to your neck. This is just a simple step that most people overlook, but just blend down to your neck. You don't need to add a little bit more, just whatever's left on the brush, just so everything looks like one. I'm going to go in with my Quick Face palette. Going in with a flat brush, and I'm going in with this shade here. And that is going to be my concealer shade. So I'll go on a flat brush and I'll pick up some. Apply it under my eye. Now I'm going to go in twice with concealer. I'm going to go in and first conceal my under eyes, and then I'm going in to brighten my under eyes. And I feel like that's a necessary step. Again, I'm not using a lot of product. This formula is amazing. Just trust me when I say I always reach for this, especially as a brown girl. I'm in the shade medium. As a brown girl, I feel like everything is just spot on. The undertones for brown girls and brown skin, crazy. So I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm going to go over my acne marks, so just like uneven skin tone, and then the other eye. I'm going in with my beauty sponge because this is the best way that I like to blend out concealer. You can use a brush if you want. Let's start with this. I'll blend going upwards, just in the direction that I've applied it. And I'm going to start blending on the outer perimeter of this concealer before I even reach where I've applied most of it. As you can see, I've applied it to the side of my nose as well. When blending my concealer, I'm looking up to get into those creases. Highlighting the face, we're bringing out features that we want to bring out. And next I'm going to go in and bronze up the face and just sculpt it. So, going in with my same brush, I'm now going in with a lighter shade. And I'm going in with this one here. I might mix some with this. So I'll go in. And I'll go at the center of my forehead. I'm going to highlight the center of my face. So my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. This is just me. I have to contour my nose because it's big and I like a small nose, or the look of a small nose. Down the center of my face, my chin. I'm going to go in around my mouth, and we're going to go underneath the eyes again. There will be major background noise now because my mom's in the kitchen and she goes wild. And I want to add some warmth to my face. Brown shade. And I'll go in on my forehead like so. My forehead is big. I'm trying to hide it. So I'll go in with a darker color, right? My jawline. Sometimes I have a double chin. I will now go in with a brush to blend this. and I am tapping. I get it done with the complexion. I'm not going to set it in place yet. Let's move on to eyebrows. I know not everyone wants to do their eyebrows. It's tedious. It's tedious even for me. But they really do make such a difference on the face. I'm going in with the spoolie, the same one I used on my hair, because I was too lazy to find another one. And I'm brushing through my eyebrows just to get rid of any foundation that was in my brows. And just take a look at my face now without me filling my brows in, and you'll see what a difference it makes after. I like to go in with a brown eyeshadow. It's quicker, kind of softer, and easier to use. My brush is angled. With some gel on my spoolie, a little bit, but going in the shape of my brows. And powder this face. And I'll blend all of these creases out before even going in and setting it with the powder. I'm going in with my Essence Stay Matte Loose Powder. A sponge like this that you can find at China Plaza and all of those shops, so soft sponge. It is the best way to set your under eyes. Better than a sponge, better than a brush. Just trust me. So I'm blending. I'm picking up powder with my sponge, like so. If there's too much, dust it off on my hand, and I'm going to look up and I'm going to press the powder into my under eyes, dust my face with it. Lightly dust it. I have a Revlon Ravishing Rose. So this blush has a bit of highlight in it as well, like it's shimmery. And then I have this matte lip gloss from Mr. Price, and I'm going to make 2 lines like that. I'm actually going to blend this out first. I'm concentrating the product on the side of my face going up to my temples, but I'm also bringing it onto the apples of my cheek. And I'm taking a little bit of it underneath my eyes as well. It ties the whole look together. I think it's a good buy. I feel like all of the colors in this, the formula is really nice. I mean, it blended on top of powder without breaking up the makeup underneath. Add a tiny wing. I ordered it. It's the Essence Double Trouble Mascara. I suggest going with a lot of mascara because we're not adding false lashes or anything. I'm going in with my finger and picking up this shade here, like so. I'm just going to tap it a little bit. Next is going to be a brown eyeliner or a lip liner. Now this is a brown eyeliner that I got from Pip. It is the LA Lab. Like, they have a few makeup products at the on your way to the till, and I feel like it's such a good brown as a lip liner. Of course, there are other brands. MAC has brown lip liners, Cork and Chestnut. LA Girl has chocolate. That's a really good one. This one is affordable and I love it. And I'm going to go in with that matte lip gloss again, the same one we used as blush. Brush, a tiny brush, just to blend out this. I'll blend this out with my fingers. Hair accessories. We have our hair up, hoops, simple jewelry, makeup. Swap it over to a gloss. This is a clear gloss that I got from Pip. You put it on top of this lip. There is one last step. I wouldn't say in all clean girl aesthetic, but in mine, is to go over my beauty marks. So now that we've applied foundation, all of my beauty marks have disappeared. You can see them a little bit. So I'll go in with a liquid liner. and I'll darken it like so. I have one here. So don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and hit the subscribe button on your way out. And I'll see you on the next one.